Welcome everybody to
Bruh.
welcome everybody to the second interview in our interview series. My name is Lizard Boy. I'll be your lovely host of the evening. I have
Bruh.
with us my good friend Matt, aka the man with the biggest dick in the room, Kill
Yes,
Aurora.
sir.
I have another one of my good friends with me today, Mr. I Am Dead, for his second
Hello.
interview in a row.
What?
I mean, I'll ask you one question that'll count as an interview.
Right.
I have with me another one of my good friends, Mr. Mind, aka Sir Mind Divine, aka Beyonce's second cousin.
Yes, sir. I put my dick in a bag of Doritos.
And the special guest of the hour, who everybody is here to see, who everybody is begging, please, oh my God, who are we gonna have? It's the one and only KIDx. How are you doing, KIDx?
Bad.
Bad?
Woohoo!
All right, he's doing bad.
Nigga.
And
Also,
also with
can't
us
forget about
today is someone that I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little less familiar with, Mr.
My dog
Paragon. How are
Yo.
you doing today?
AKA Swag Boss Man, AKA Parker W. the winner.
I just got that fresh cut though, so feeling
Got
pretty
you.
good.
Got
I had
you.
to chop
Got
my
you.
hair off today.
So
I gotta change my picture. I don't got a man bun no more.
So tell us a little about yourself, KidX. What are some things you would like the public to know?
Well,
Give us a self bio. How would you describe yourself to someone who had never met you before?
I'm 15 years old.
All right.
I'm really, really annoying.
Got you.
I have a high voice when I get excited.
You have a high voice when you get excited. Okay.
I've been making beats since I was 11 and rapping
gay.
since I was 13. That is not true.
That part's not true. Okay.
No, the gay part. What
The
I
gay
said is
part's
true.
not true. You're right. You've been making beats since you were 11 and rapping since you were 13. Okay. So not
My
that long
dad-
ago.
It's the
Yeah,
other way
my-
around, isn't it? Listen.
Well,
no, he was right. My dad's been making music for like 16 years,
oh wow.
and whenever I used to visit his house, he would be making beats, and so I picked up on that and I started making beats.
Got you.
And-
Got you.
Little known fact: the reason my name is KidX is because my dad's producer name was HulkX.
Oh.
So I was 11 years old. I was like, bro,
Nigga.
if he's HulkX, then I'm his kid, bro. I gotta be KidX.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I was gonna ask you actually the inspiration of your name. I think a lot of people on first glance would mistake it with another famous celebrity, but I like to see names that have original kind of context. So what music does your dad do? What kind of stuff does he make?
Well, he had been producing for the longest time, right?
Got you.
And so
Who did he produce for?
he just sold beats like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that mine was running the interview.
I'm just asking a
I'm
question.
kidding. I'm
God.
kidding.
Hold up. It was this one Hispanic rapper that my dad. He had a really famous song. Oh, it was Aston something.
Interesting. Aston, if you're out there, we love you, buddy. And you influenced
Aston Matthews.
Aston Matthews.
He produced a song for Aston Matthews that did numbers.
That's
and Aston Matthews bought the beat for like $500.
oh damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now Paragon, I want to hear a little bit out of you. Can you give us a little self bio? Tell the people what you're about.
Swag.
Swag?
Okay, but see, how'd you get your name Paragon? If
I
I'm
better
not
go.
gonna answer off of
Well,
self-bio.
It was gonna be SBM, Swag Boss Man,
You
because
should've
that's what I
stuck with
be.
that. You should've
Yeah,
stuck-
but I went with Paragon instead.
It
Any
was just like a random thought.
yeah, anyway, just a random
No.
spurt of genius or
Park.
It's because
So-
I'm the.
The definition of paragon. Right. Hold on, I gotta look it up because I forget it. But the definition of paragon is a person or thing regarded as a perfect example of particular quality.
mm,
And the first three letters of Parker are PAR, and the first three letters of paragon are PAR.
oh, okay. Well, there you
And
go.
my name is Parker.
And his name is Parker.
I might it.
What'd you say?
I weigh 280 pounds.
You weigh 280 pounds.
He does weigh 280 pounds,
That's impressive. That's impressive.
That's pretty
but
hot.
he doesn't look fat. He's tall, so he just looks muscular.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's good.
But
Always
he-
got to keep the healthy weight.
Sexy.
Now,
He's a fat thing.
KIDx, who are your top 3 rap inspirations? I want to hear them.
Someone asked me this question.
Hulk X.
I mean, like, inspired me to start making music. Yeah, my dad, Hulk X. But like, influence on my music, obviously I have that like underground, like, just the underground influence in general, like with the kind of alternative sounding.
Right, right.
But the only artist I would say that like really influenced me is Denzel Curry because
Mm.
he's a goat. One of
Denzel
the best
Curry,
to do
good.
it.
I respect that.
What a very a popular artist in the underground Florida scene. If anyone is not aware, and if they're not, why the fuck are you here?
Exactly.
Paragon, who are your top 3? Name them at me.
T Grizzly.
T Grizzly. Okay,
That's about it.
that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at rapping, so he was like, just do what T Grizzly does and be like growly,
Mm.
and I did.
Well, I mean, if you have a guest interview, then you must be somewhat good. So you made it here. Congratulations.
Paragon's goated.
You
That's
can
why we
use
call him
this-
Paragon.
You can use this as your badge of honor to say that you're somewhat okay. Congratulations.
My dad is Paragon.
Your dad is Paragon. Oh,
His dad lives in like what is it, San Francisco or something? What is
St.
it?
Louis.
Oh,
St.
same
Louis.
thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He
And
went to
you're
CVS.
yeah. Where
and
are
then
you guys? Where you guys? Not full
Ohio.
addresses, but right. You're
Ohio.
out of Ohio. You're Midwest. Paragon. Where are you
he's
around in the
also-
United States?
He lives like 20 minutes away from me.
Oh wow.
I'm going to
Okay.
his house tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you both have a very Midwest upbringing, I assume.
Sure.
Have you seen any local Midwest artists that have helped shape your sound?
I'm the best rapper within a 100-mile radius, at least.
Well, buddy, I hate to say
Except
it,
for
but
me.
I'm in that 100-mile radius.
All right. What's your address?
What's
Text it to me.
what's my address? All right, I
Text it
got
to
you.
me.
I got you right now.
Oh, we wait for lizard.
Happy Tuesday. You've been dancing down there the whole time. Taco Tuesday.
Oh,
This is the most boring.
well,
Tuesday
you're not
ever.
friends with me, so it can't be sent.
Bro,
So oh well.
I sent you a friend request, but do it later.
Anyways, did you? What is it like? What's it like over in Ohio? Any?
It's the best.
interesting
It's the
part?
best state. We invented flight.
Tasty
flight
water.
Tasty
We have the
water.
best-
You
we
guys
have
have
the
tasty
best
water.
water.
Hamilton's right by us, and Hamilton has the cleanest water in
Florida's
USA.
better.
Oh wow. You try to say something, Mr. Mind? You got something on your you something in your
Florida's
noggin?
better.
Florida's
That's mine.
better.
Florida
Never tasted
goated.
clean water.
Okay, crackhead.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think Florida's better than
Go to your
What,
Publix
bro?
deli.
Go tackle an alligator.
Florida's nice.
Go get choked out by an anaconda.
Oh.
Mastermind, have you ever
Fucking
even
by a
tasted clean
crackhead.
water?
Florida's good. I don't know what y'all
You
talking
probably
about.
only drink marsh water.
The only thing about it is that it's crackheads throwing alligators and drive through windows, but
Yeah, that's true.
Probably prays for it to rain so the mud out back will be drinkable.
So very
they
funny
don't.
guy, very funny guy. Do you get that from your dad? How much inspiration has your dad given you? What kind of advice has he given you for
I don't know.
making
He
music?
taught me the basics of how to use Reason, but I see my dad like once or twice a month
Mm.
because I live with my aunt.
Got you.
But I mean, he's cool.
He's cool.
He
He's cool.
yeah. I mean,
Has he
couldn't ask for a better dad.
has he shared any nuggets of inspiration for you in your
Whatever that
All
means.
words.
Um,
All words.
Nuggets.
Out of all words.
he just unmuted his mic just to say the word nuggets. But I mean, we make completely different types of music because he started rapping like a year before I started rapping.
just a year
But-
before you started rapping?
Yeah, he makes like gangster rap. He's an old head.
Oh wow.
I mean, he likes my underground music and stuff. He's supportive of it.
Got you. Got you. Well, it's always
But he makes like Chief Keef rap,
Fun fact.
gangster rap.
Fun fact. KIDx doesn't fucking cuss in his raps.
Yeah,
which
I've
is
never
surprising.
cussed in a song. You can go listen.
you've never
How?
cussed in a song. Now,
Explain.
how does that how does that make you how does that make you feel to be one of the few SoundCloud rappers who have never cussed in a song?
I feel no different than I would if I did.
No different.
Like, no, like you're pretty goated for that because a lot of people would just use like.
Yeah,
shit
I don't like.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
I
I mean,
agree
like,
with
we
you.
do
Cuss
color
words,
wars,
as,
like,
cuss
just
words as
fucking-
filler words.
Yeah.
What
like
what
to-
inspired that? Did you when you started making music, were people not tuning in
Well,
because you used swears or were
I mean, I've never not never ever
never?
cussed in a song. Well, except for this one song I made as a joke in like sixth grade summer called "Clit Ripper."
Oh,
Makes
Well,
We
sense.
there you go.
we won't get into that though. If anybody in the world, no, there's no way. Yeah, the song is gone. You will never
I have
ever
it.
hear the song "Clit Ripper." It's gone.
it's gone off
Me
the
and my
face of the earth.
me and my friend Gavin, we went by Nips and Tips and we made one song. It was a banger. There's some if that song ever got out there, I'll be canceled though. We said some messed up stuff in that song.
Well, Lakers, if you're out there, you got the info.
He
Go
said
and bite.
Lakers, but he meant to say Leakers.
I really
if
did.
the song is gone, then there's no point.
The song is gone, then there's no point. But if it's still out there, take a
Yeah.
crack
I
at
bet JD has it on his phone.
it. In his phone.
I have voice crack though.
So, who are your? I know I said who your top 3 rap inspirations, but who's your top 3 of all time?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
You're not gonna answer that question?
No,
I got my top 3. My dick,
because
Said yesterday.
my balls.
literally, no matter what I say, if anybody hears my opinion, then they won't. Like, there will always be somebody who disagrees with it.
That's true.
So-
I mean,
We-
hey,
well, on
listen.
the last, okay,
You're
listen.
right.
On the last interview, we already said all our top 3, and I mean, cause I feel like, I mean, it doesn't give a fuck what.
That
people-
was well. We
are
said
gonna
our
think
top
of.
3 rap inspirations. I'm just asking, just in general. Just in.
I will put Denzel Curry in my top 10. That's all I'll say.
That's
Top
all you'll
5
say?
actually. Top 5.
You want to give us any insight, Paragon?
Huh? Oh.
Who's your top 3 of all time?
I know you like Eminem a lot.
Yeah, number 1, Eminem.
Gotcha.
Eminem is my dad.
Number 2,
Number 2.
Denzel Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're putting them that high.
Yeah. Number 3,
Eminem is my father.
Trippy Red.
Trippy Red. Trippy Red.
Trippie Redd.
Ohio influence.
Well, Parker, you're not gonna move Trippie Redd up after that last album.
That album.
What's he doing out here with all this ass?
I find it was good.
Then you're wrong.
Because you're dumb.
Didn't listen to it at all.
Well,
Right, it had,
I
like-
didn't know this was a Trippy Red album review, but I guess we can get into it. What's
We
your,
should add
Man,
the
I
needle.
never-
I have the needle
It
drop
was
added on
ass.
Discord. I'll add him to the call.
you have the needle drop added on Discord.
No, I was lying. I don't.
Dude, if you did, I would.
Like 7 out of 10.
If you,
I have Joe added on Discord.
if you did, all I would do is yell at him
Lizard,
about
Lizard. Add Joe to the call.
add
Chance for
Joe. I
rappers.
don't even Joe. Okay,
Add Joe.
got you.
Ah.
All right, hey, I'm gonna.
Are you adding him?
Yeah, sure.
All right, hey, okay. Well, see, I'm not the host of this, and I'm not really asking any questions. But I have to dip.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hasta
Cut that
luego.
out.
I'll
You gotta
probably
dip.
be back afterwards. But
You
yeah.
got to dip, no ice cream.
Facts.
You got to
All
dip no
right,
chip.
I'll be back in a little bit. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
I'm about to dip no
Alright,
chip.
peace.
Alrighty.
Nigga, dip
So
no chip.
I'm about to dip no chip.
KIDx,
Don't
the
steal
one
my
and
line.
only. Let's talk a little bit about your SoundCloud, your history.
Stop it, Parker, bro.
So what really broke you out onto the scene? What do you think really propelled your career the most?
Uh, hmm. Well, I started taking music seriously. Like, I mean, I had been making music for like a year before I started taking it seriously.
Right.
Um,
I took
But-
it serious.
I had listened to X. Like, I actually had a few conversations with X on Instagram a while back.
Oh.
But I had listened to him when he was probably around, I'd say like 5 or 6K on SoundCloud. It was before he went to jail, when like the time that he blew up.
Right.
But when he went to jail and started blowing up, like seeing that kind of like huge of a jump from like a little SoundCloud rapper to like worldwide, like making albums, like doing tons of numbers. That made me really, really, really want to like perfect my craft and get better and blow up. And that's about when I started taking it serious. It was around the same time X started blowing up.
I respect
you.
that.
So around that time you started taking it seriously. What do you think was the kind of, maybe, if whether it was just a connection you made or a song you put out? What do you think was your
Biscuits made me. All right, all right. So
Biscuits is the best shit ever.
there's a certain female who was extremely toxic, a toxic waste of time, got me going Hulk.
Got you.
What was I gonna say? So Biscuits was blowing up around the time I was with her, and she had me like super, super unmotivated and like depressed all the time. So I was geeked about Biscuits doing plays. Now it's at like 180,000 or something like that. But I didn't drop another song for like 3 months, or like no, it was longer than 3 months. It was like probably like 4 or 5, just because I had no motivation. But if I had capitalized off of the success of Biscuits, and I probably would be at like a good amount higher position than I am right now, but I couldn't because of a certain whore.
Got you.
Use my
Got
ad
you.
lib. I respect that. I use my ad.
You and you and Tokyo's Revenge have something very closely in common.
Oh,
Why are you playing?
I'm gonna get a DM from Tokyo after
I'm
this
a
goes
beat
live.
niggas.
But anyways,
Yo, can I talk about my trans? Can I talk about trans people?
uh,
Aha.
let's
Brandon
not.
Joe.
it sounded like Gerald Parker. Did you hear that?
Yes.
I'm gonna say let's not.
Let's not talk about trans people.
Let's
Another
Topic get
lost
canceled.
episode.
So
Lost
Death
Files.
by Adderall is the
Yeah.
new album.
Best album of the year. Yeah, album of the year. Yes.
Has 10 tracks, if I'm not mistaken.
18.
18 tracks.
Yeah.
10 tracks on SoundCloud then?
No, it's 18. It's just bugged. You have to click on it, then it'll show all 18.
Oh, yes, 18. 18 tracks. So where did the inspiration of
Excuse
that album come out? Where did you
Inspiration of what about it? Like which part of it?
No, just
The
everything.
music?
What started the
Okay,
thought
so-
process of the album? What
Alright.
inspired the
So
themes
I
of the
had
album?
okay, I'll start from the very beginning. So
Yeah.
me and the toxic female had broken up, right? And I like
Good
we'd been broken
job.
up for a while,
Thank good.
and I was getting over her, and I started talking to a different girl, and that girl instead of being embarrassed on my music like the other girl was, like thought my music was really good and had me super motivated. And around the same time, I was looking for beats, and I had hit up these two producers separately, 787 and Weed Druggy. I hit them up completely separately, not knowing anything about either of them, and they ended up like that they live in the same house and that like I love their beats. Like they produce like 70% of my music now. But they ended up living in the same house and they knew each other and all that. And so they started sending me beats and they were like exactly what I've been looking for. Like every beat they send me is a 10 out of 10. And so that had me motivated because I always had fire beats like on deck. And so I made Elements. That was the first song I made with Weed Juggy's beat.
Right.
And then like the next day I made Get That Pack. And then the next day I made Beast Mode. And then I just like I was making like at least 4 songs a week. And initially I had planned on making it an EP. But I had so many songs built up. I had like 12 songs in like less than a month. I was like, okay, I posted on my story, I'm gonna drop a mixtape. And then I made even more songs and I had like 29 songs or something like that unreleased. And I picked 18 for the album. I still got a bunch that are
Got you.
still unreleased.
KIDx,
I
KIDx
turned it into an
sophomore
album.
KIDx sophomore album.
Bro, you're right. I'm
You're
gonna
right.
do it.
Hey.
Sophomore album.
Sophomore album. Be excited for that. Let's talk
I
about some of
haven't
the let's talk about some of the features on this album. We got
I haven't dropped the full length album.
the mind on the first track.
Yeah.
How give some insight about how you met Mind. What was that?
We
I
met
don't even
like way before. We met like
Yeah.
way before when I first heard the Biscuits, I was like, oh shit, this shit hard as fuck. I used to bump that like in class all the time. I was like, bro, this KIDx nigga has to be the hardest nigga out here. Pause. So I was like, I hit him up, and like, he fucked with my music. So we ended up making some shit. You feel me? Now the first shit that we came up with was Fungus.
And all right, hold up. Wait, let me cut you off for a second. So I had been putting off his feature. He wanted me to be on a song with him. Like I had been putting off his feature because of that same girl.
Right.
Like I would like he would be like, bro, are you gonna do that feature? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it tonight. And then I just wouldn't do it tonight. I would like he would text me the next day. I'd be like, so did you do it? And I was like, no, I didn't. I'll do it this week. And then I just ended up like never doing it. And my studio one. I mean, I ended up doing it, but it was garbage because I wrote it in like 5 minutes because I wanted to get it over with. And my studio one was bugging too, so I couldn't even mix my own vocals. I recorded it in Audacity and sent him the dry vocal file. And it was.
And I tried to edit that shit, and it was hard as hell. It was like the hardest thing I've had to do in my life. Like when I had to edit fucking Crash with Bugs Bunny, it was easy. When I had to edit Sprite's verse on Puerto Rico, it was easy. Having to edit your shit was the hardest shit of my life.
real.
That's crazy. So
I fucking
Fungus,
love that song,
you made Fungus, and then have you guys how many songs have you made together after Fungus? Was that just it was Fungus?
Currently one, but we got some shit in the work.
Yeah.
KIDx know about it. Gang shit.
Yes,
Word. Alrighty.
Word.
We got pot of gold with the man Paragon.
Hell yeah.
Paragon, let me know. You know what? Either of you, I don't care. How'd you meet each other? Where did that start?
Like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So all right, hold on, all right. Let me tell this story. So, I think I like saw Parker drawing or something like that, and I was a ambitious 3rd grader. I was like, dang, I'm gonna make games, and I was learning to like I told myself I was learning to make games, but really I was just going into Construct 2 and piecing together like 3 lines of code and calling it a game. But I was like, hey Parker, he was like, yeah. Like, you want to be the artist for my game and draw me sprites and stuff? It's a game that you walk on water and swim in land. Those exact words are what I said. I thought it was genius. I thought it was genius. And then, I mean, obviously I never ended up making the game, and then like 2 years later in 5th grade, me and Parker. Well, we didn't become like really good friends until 6th grade. But in 5th grade, me and Parker were both put in the gifted classes
Right.
for our school, but we weren't in the same classes. There was two
The
separate.
nigga class.
Yeah, exactly. But and then so we weren't in the same class, but we like knew each other. But then in 6th grade, we we were in the same classes, and we became like that's the year we became like best friends.
Right.
Like Gerald, with Hybrid Z or Hybrid, as you guys might know him,
Mm.
was also like he's in
Shout out
like
to my nigga Hybrid. Shit
yeah.
hard.
That's this friend group, me, Parker, and Gerald.
Word.
That's how we met.
Word. Did you how did you introduce Paragon to the kind of rapping thing that you were doing? Did you start it, or was
I mean,
he
I
doing
started.
it?
I mean,
You-
he joined in late. Well, actually, Parker was one of the first people I tried to make a song with.
Mm.
Because Parker, remember before even made Black Death, we had that like Lil Yachty beat, and we brought up Audacity, and you were trying to record, but you couldn't stop laughing. You were
Yes.
embarrassed. I completely forgot about that. But and Parker didn't act like what's it called? Gorilla Flow. That song we made like a month or two ago was the first time Parker ever actually made a song.
That was on Jungle Fury.
Yeah, Parker
Word.
came up with that name.
Word. I like the art on it. It's very
I drew
very
the art.
stolen, very stolen from
Shit
Google Images.
hard.
very
Parker
stolen.
didn't actually draw it. I stole it from Google Images. He's
Is-
lying.
Who made the out of curiosity, who made the art for Death by Adderall?
Who?
787, that same producer.
Oh,
who's a goat.
787.
I made the name.
Yeah, Parker came up with the name. But
Death
we
by
don't
Adderall.
need to talk about
Bruh,
what
Parker,
what it's
come up-
reference to.
Come up with my names. Come up with my names for my songs. I need new names.
All right.
Got you. So you have
Your
you
next
so you
album's
guys have been
Negromon.
do you guys have any more songs in the works after
Yeah, I
after
mean, we're
this,
probably gonna
or-
make a song tomorrow when he come over.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
We should get Aaron
We'll
on
be
it.
waiting for it.
It's gonna be a no melody.
It's gonna be a no melody.
I'll preview the beat later.
Word. I'm down to
Made
hear
by
it.
787, the goat, like always.
I'm gonna go hard as
Uh,
always.
Next feature we have is on Cock with the aux chord.
My
Uh,
dog, the ox cord.
The aux chord. What's up with the aux chord? How did you
All
meet
right.
him?
Okay, so I met him. So have y'all ever watched I'm Dante?
Yes.
Of course.
You remember his old intro, Young Sad Yori, I ain't got shit but money. Post pics
Yeah.
on Instagram, I might steal your honey. So I heard that song. I was like, dang, that is hard. But no, that's not the aux chord. So don't think that. But I was like, dang, this song is hard. So I was looking it up on YouTube, and if you look up Young Sad Yori, it's posted by 400K views on a channel called Lit Music, right?
Right.
That's aux chord's channel. So
Oh.
I was subscribed to that, and he was streaming one time, and I was like, yo, you should play my music on stream. And he was like, bet, I'm down. And he played one of my songs, Fame Cash Women Gas, which is deleted now. It also had a horrible music video that I hope you never find. But
I will find it.
Is it
It's
the one you
it's
did with your dad?
yeah, the one where my dad like bounces around shirtless in the back.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But so he
Never had a
tweeted, he was
music
like,
video
dang,
in
this
my
is
life.
fire. And he sent, and like we were talking, and he had also just started rapping like around that time. So we made a song called Tough. It was like, why you look so tough, why you look so tough, and I went in on it. And then we made another song later. I forget what it's called. Past the Ox. That's what it was.
Pass.
And
Yeah.
that was like a year ago.
That's a
And we
great
didn't make another song together until Cock.
Oh wow. Interesting.
He's a goat. He only got like 100 followers on SoundCloud. He needs more because he's goated.
Well, everybody, go run up the aux chord. That's one of our homies here.
Shit,
Next
I do
we
that.
got someone who I cannot pronounce.
D. Cool Pharaoh.
No.
No, Arsonist.
Arsonist.
How the fuck you get Deco Farrell on a track?
Huh? I hit him up. He hit me up like a year ago, asking for me to join Mortis, but I said no.
Oh
I
wow.
want to track.
He wanted me to join his collective.
I know D Cool Pharaoh is a name I've heard a lot. Whether in good taste or bad taste, but
He a goat. I ain't gonna lie.
He's pretty good.
he's pretty
He's
good.
goated.
He's goated. You heard that? You heard it here first from KIDx. D Cool
Heard it here
Pharaoh?
first, guys.
Forced. You heard it here first. D Cool Pharaoh? Goated. So Arsonist, how'd you who is he? How'd you meet him?
I just
That's a cool
all right,
name.
all right. Let me figure out which song it was. One of his songs called "If Mozart Was a Trap Star."
Oh, that's
What?
Oh,
who
I
he is?
fucking love that song.
Oh, for real? You know
Yeah,
that
I know.
song?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
So that song, it was on the autoplay for one of my songs, and I had heard it and I was like, geez, he popped off. So I hit him up. I was like, yo, you want to work? And he was like, yeah. So I sent him percussion, and he was like, bro, it's super distorted. So I did him a new version. He's like, bro, it's too distorted. I was like, send him a new version. He's like, bro, it's too distorted, but I'll work with it. And he ended up recording on it because my studio one was messing up and exporting it super distorted every time, which is still distorted on the album, but it's fire, so it's whatever.
Word.
I like it.
And I think last feature, last track, Can't Wait, featuring Rich Loser. Who's Rich Loser? How'd you meet him?
Rich
That's a
Loser,
producer, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, Rich Loser is a producer.
Oh.
I earlier in the album I used his beat on Infection, prod Rich Loser,
Oh,
and so hold up, what happened was, okay, so yeah, all right, so I used his beat, I used Rich Loser's beat on a song called #Saka Freestyle, and he commented, he said thank you because I killed the beat like always, and I texted him because I clicked on his profile and his like he makes his music, he makes singing music, and it's actually really good. He's a nice singing voice. So I messaged him wanting to work, and we ended up making a song. I don't know if he posted it yet, but we ended up making a song
gotcha.
for his second account, Milo the Homicidal Maniac, which is like hard music, but Rich Loser is where he posts his singing music.
Mm.
But I sent him the preview to the album, and he heard "Can't Wait," and he asked if he could be on it. I said yeah, and yeah.
Word.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
noticing. I'm noticing on the album, only one track that was produced by you.
Yep.
Do you have any plans to produce your own tracks or?
I have I have a couple songs that I produced. If you go to Scotty Bruh, the goat, one of the all time OGs.
He is the OG.
He
For
has
real.
his song "Birthday" that me and him made together. I made the beat for that. It's pretty fire. We both like he was in the studio with me cooking it up, but
Word.
I'm the main producer for it.
Word.
And I made Ascension. I'm sure I've made a few other beats for myself, but the reason I don't like to use my own beats is because I'll spend so much time working on a beat. By the time I finish, I'll be tired of it. Like I won't be able to
Right.
rap on it.
Right. That is the
I felt
that's
that.
the pain.
Yeah, but Ascension, the beat for that, I made that like a year ago, and I showed it to Parker actually, and he was like, "Dude, this is the best beat you've ever made." And Parker actually helped me write that song. Like he came up with like a few lines here and there while we were writing it because he was at my house while I made
Don't
it.
lie like I didn't write like half of it.
You came up with half the ideas, but I converted those ideas into stuff that
Suck my
rhymed.
cock. Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh, indeed. So Parker, are you would you consider yourself a ghostwriter for people? Have you helped
No.
write?
Yes.
No, no,
I am in fact
no,
I am KIDx's ghostwriter.
Your Kid
No.
X's ghostwriter.
no,
I write most of his stuff.
no. Parker couldn't write. Parker couldn't write
Shut up.
an AB
Shut
AB
up.
rhyme scheme if he tried.
No, I've written like all my verses.
Yeah.
I just can't freestyle.
Yeah,
Other
I
than
mean,
that, I'm a
the
goat.
freestyling and rapping, freestyling and writing ability are two completely different talents. Like I'm decent at freestyling,
That's
but I'm
true.
goated at writing.
Barely.
Bro, chill.
I'm a
Bro.
freestyle something at the end of this interview. I'm just saying that right now.
Alrighty. Well, I'll be ready for it. Quick question on my end. If you take a scroll down your SoundCloud catalog here, your tracks list, I notice a lot of parental advisory stickers on your shit.
Yeah.
But
Because all right,
you-
so yeah, I don't cuss in my music, But parental advisory includes drug references, which
Oh.
I rap about drugs a whole lot.
Oh. I
Why?
see.
It also makes the album look cooler, the cover art.
Yes. It
Why
does.
you rap about drugs so much?
Why do you think?
You're right.
You're right. That is 100% correct.
Whatever. What?
Um.
I'm a daughter hit my.
So
I'm a
That
daughter
is
hit
why.
my dick.
That is why that is.
So yeah, a lot of your cover art, some of it's custom, some of it seems to be not.
All of it's custom except Death by Adderall.
All of it's custom, made by
Well,
you.
you probably. I mean, 90%.
90%.
Like, except. So I stole Jungle Fury from Google Images, Bear Trap from Google Images, and Secrets from Google Images. But everything else, I think, as far as I can tell, I made.
Bear Trap, if I'm not mistaken, is the We Bear Bear shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit
Yes.
fire.
So what's your inspiration for your cover arts? What is
I don't know. I try to, like, Photoshop. I mean, I make them all the same way usually. I just get a picture or some kind of like background of a single color, and then I'll just kind of work from there. They're usually super simple.
word?
Hmm.
You can tell by your simplistic style, I think, in my opinion, if you scroll through.
Yeah.
Very consistent. But they all look very nice. You have a very nice style. With your cover arts. So
Yeah.
you're a rapper. Have you done any performing?
Nah.
Never done
I
a
haven't.
performance.
I've never done a performance. Nah, I plan to. I plan
Me
to
as
if
well.
I I'm sure that there will be decent.
What if we have a school talent show?
Then
What
I
if
would
you-
obviously perform.
You're-
Mine, you
you're
should
gonna-
pull up to Ohio. We should throw a show together.
That's a big bet.
Big bet.
You're turning
We'll
17.
perform Pot of Gold.
You
Yeah,
say what?
You're turning 17, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you drive?
Hell no. I
Dang.
cannot drive, but I can fly to Ohio.
All right, fly to Ohio. Get a passport.
Right now.
Passport. It's in the United States.
What part of Ohio y'all live in?
Huh? Around Cincinnati, Hamilton.
Okay, but because like the thing is with me is I plan to do like a own state first. Like,
A what?
I'm gonna do like a lot of performing in my own state.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm perform other states. I'm gonna try to perform in my state, and then I'm gonna go to Georgia, Florida, and Ohio, and Texas. Those are my
But are there
And,
any rappers?
Pennsylvania.
Are there any rappers who you live by that like you work with, or in Florida at least?
The only artist that lives in Florida is
Who?
It's the nigga that was on Puerto Rico. I can't say his name. I'm sorry, Sprite, if you watch this video. I'm sorry.
Oh, Sprite lives in Florida.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, but I'm gonna try to work with more shit for him if I can find him. And 777 Villain, that's who lives.
Mm.
So, and we got a lot of shit together. So, but I'm gonna definitely start performing. I need to start performing. So, I'm gonna have bitches putting mollies in assholes. That's all I gotta say.
He's gonna have bitches putting mollies in assholes.
That's the truth.
So I think well, I've said my piece. Is there anything you want to say to the world before we sign off here?
God isn't real.
All right. Anything you want to say, Paragon, before we sign off here?
I'm not a rapper.
You're not a rapper. Mind, is there anything you want to say before we sign off here?
There's a lot
Okay.
of shit that I hate right
All right, we'll take that as a final statement.
now. No, that's not my final statement. That ain't my final statement.
All right, what's your final statement?
My final statement is I put my dick in a bag of Doritos.
All righty. He put his dick in a bag of Doritos. Give a 3 to 5 second spiel about where the people can find you, KIDx.
What'd you say? I was zoned out.
Plug your shit.
SoundCloud.com/TrueKidX. You can look up KidX. I'm the one with the star before and after the word KidX. Spotify, I'm KidX, capital KID, lowercase x. Just dropped 8 songs off of Death by Adderall on Spotify because those are the only ones I have the rights to the beats for. I'm also on Pandora and Apple Music, iTunes. Everything. My Instagram is at XOKidX. My Discord is KidX #1773, but I'm eventually gonna change it if too many people get it. And yeah,
Alrighty. Paragon,
Phone
what's your shit? Plug it.
Look up Swag Boss Man on YouTube.
you'll have
Boss
0 videos.
B055. No. We still have Babyface
Oh, yeah.
Pummeler
Oh yeah.
and the Wizard 101 stream. Check them both out. All 3, actually.
Got
Yeah.
you. Check out the Wizard
We
101
should do
stream.
we should do a showcase of the Babyface Pummeler.
A showcase of the Babyface Pummeler.
Yeah, we'll do that another time though.
All right, we'll do that another time. Mind, for the second time, tell the people what you got going on, or what you want to plug. All right, so, that's gonna be it then.
Bruh.
I am Lizard Boy. Matt was here, but he's not here anymore, so fuck him. Dead's here, but he's just sitting in the corner jacking off or something. This has been the second interview in the 444 interview series with KidX. I am Lizard Boy. You can check my links out in the description. That's it. We're signing off. Have a wonderful evening, everybody online. Anyone wants to say goodbye to the beautiful people?
Say goodbye to Joe.
Goodbye, Joe. Have a good evening.